Hello students. Now today we do the revision of the lesson for operating systems. That today we will do the revision of the topic functions of the operating system. So this is a very important question. So what are the functions of operating system? So the different functions of the operating system. That operating system do the processor management. It manages the processor in CPU and it allocates the CPU to different processes. So this operating system manages the working of the processor means by allocating the various jobs to it. So this operating system allocate the jobs to the processor CPU. It also ensures that each process and application receives enough time. So they will get the enough time to complete the job. It also ensures that each process and application receives enough time by the processor to function properly. It also tries to utilize as many processor cycles as possible for the real-time work. So it is this process rather than applications which are controlled, managed and executed by the operating system. Okay. So this means you can understand these things that suppose different jobs we have given to our computer, different instructions we have given to the computers. So all the jobs are placed in a job queue. So in the job queue, the processor will be assigned to each job, maybe by round robin method or maybe by any priority method. Round robin method means each process in the job queue which is at the first will get the process and some quantum of time we define. Say we can say 2 microsecond to each process. So the processor will be allocated to the process 1 for 2 microsecond. So in the third microsecond the processor will be switched to the second process. Now that second process will take the CPU for 2 microsecond. Now again in the fifth microsecond it will processor will switch to the third process like this. And again suppose there are three processes in the job queue. So again the processor will assign to the first process. Now from there where the processor has left the work, from there again it will start doing the work. So here memory management. So an operating system manages the sharing of internal memory among multiple applications. It also takes care of the fact that one process should not consume the memory allocated to another process. So do the memory management means each process, suppose three processes you have started. You have opened the Microsoft Word, you have also opened the Microsoft PowerPoint, and you have also opened the any PDF. So each process for opening needed memory in the RAM. So memory is allocated by the operating system in the RAM to these different processes, and the memory acquired by the Word will not be taken by the for any work by the Microsoft PowerPoint. Means their memory will be the no process can take the memory area of another process. So that is the operating system manages the sharing of internal memory among multiple applications. It takes care of the fact that one process should not consume the memory allocated to another process. So an operating system has to make efficient utilization of different types of memory, that is the RAM and cache, within the system to ensure the proper execution of every process. See, this is the computer, and in this computer, the Windows operating system is there, and Windows operating system functions is given. It is doing the job scheduling, it provides the security, it provides the memory management, it does the processor management, device management, file management, error detection. All these are the functions of the operating system. Next is the device management. So operating system controls the working of all input and output devices like in keyboard, mouse, the input device, output devices like printer, monitor, all are managed by the operating system. It receives the request from the devices, that is called the interrupts. So whenever we are pressing any key on the keyboard, that is called the interrupt. Interrupt is generated, and that interrupt has the highest priority. So that process, that interrupt is executed by the CPU immediately, perform a specific task, and commits back to the requesting process. Shortcut key anytime we are pressing, like Alt Control Delete we are pressing to reboot the system. So it processor will leave all the process at the same time, and it will execute that process, means reboot the system. File management. An operating system keeps the track of information regarding creation, deletion, means where all the files are saved, when it is created, date, time, when it is deleted, when it is transferred, where it is copies, and storage of files in an organized way in a hierarchical structure, where in the folder, subfolder. So root directory, everything is explained in a hierarchical manner. So it also maintains the integrity of data stored in these files, including the file directory structures. So it maintains the integrity of the data also, so that will not be modified by its own. Whenever a person, suppose first time you opens, you find it is written that spelling of the structure is this. So when you open that after 6 months, then also you find the same spelling. So it will not be modified by itself. Security. Next, the operating system provides the various techniques which assures the integrity and confidentiality of the user's data. So if you want to say, if you want to make your file protected, so you can set the password on the file, any word file, any PowerPoint file, you can set the password, no other persons can open it. You can set the passwords, you can set the protections on the some rights, suppose you can keep the protection on the writing of the file, only a third person can read it, they cannot modify it, that is the right protected. So you can also give the protection to the read also, without password no one can open it also. So like these things are there. Protection against unauthorized access to login and password. To the operating system, computer login and password you are setting. So that is the protection. So no unauthorized person who is not knowing the PIN, who is not knowing the password, they cannot use the computer. Protection against the intrusion by keeping the firewall active. So intrusion means someone wants to hack, someone wants to enter into your device. So if the firewall is there, so this firewall will protect the your system from the intrusion from the hackers. So protection against malicious access to system memory. If any bad piece of code, any virus, any worm is there, and wherever you are downloading any file and that file also contains some malicious code, first it will scan the file. If it will find any malicious code is there, so it will gives you the warning that this contains the virus. If you will download it, may it will harm your other files present in the computer. So that is the protecting, it will give you the warning and you can avoid it. Display messages related to system vulnerabilities. So whatever the weakness in your system, it will display that message. You are not set password on this, your that is open. So all these things it will display it. So there are many ports in the computer through which the network information, network data enters into the computer. So one can connect to your computer through any port. So they will, the hackers check this port's vulnerabilities. So if that port is free, no password is there, so they will enter into your computer through that port. Like there are many windows and doors at our home, so thief can enter with any door. If suppose any door is you left open, not closed before sleeping, so what will happen? So that is the weak protection. So there is a chances that thief will come and that thief will can enter through that door without putting any lot of effort. Okay, without putting any effort, he can easily enter into the house. Similarly, that if any port is open and you are not knowing about that, so any hacker can enter into your computer to that port. Error detection. From time to time, the operating system checks the system for any kind of external threat or malicious software activity. So it also checks the hardware for any. It also checks the hardware for any type of damage also. This process displays a number of alerts to the user. So suppose there is a problem some in the printer, so it will display you the alert that we don't find the printer so like this. So you will understand there is some problem in the hardware. So the computer is not recognizing that hardware. So any flaw or damage caused by the system. So that is called error detection. So what is the problem really in the system? That will be also displayed with the message. Job scheduling in a multitasking operating system where multiple programs run at the same time. So that is called the job scheduling. So which job will be executed first? That is that one time you are doing the more than one task. That is the multitasking operating system. Now the Windows 10 is the multitasking operating system. You opens multiple programs at the same time. So operating system determines which application should run in which order, which we have discussed. That some quantum of time, maybe in the round robin mode process will be executed. So some time quantum is allocated to each application, each process. Okay, so this is all for today. So in the next class we will discuss about different types of operating systems. Okay, so in your for the first theoretical test, the all question answers lesson 1 to 4 are given, but it is coming in exam lesson 1 to 5 till 5. So lesson 5 question answers you find it by your own. If there will be any problem, you can ask me. You can WhatsApp me the question on my WhatsApp number, which is the 9648369742. So at that WhatsApp number, you can send me the question. So I will discuss that answers on the next class. Okay. So you try to find it. All the answers are given in the book. If you find any problem, you can ask me, or if I will have the time, so I will post the answers of that lesson also. Okay. So in the next class, we'll discuss about the different types of operating system. Okay. This is all for today. Thank you for the attention.